Ubiquiti announced the AirWire yesterday, and it's a device that I have really been looking forward to. And I was a little thrown off when I saw the reaction to it. And as I started to think about it, I realized it's because I am looking at this device differently than I think a lot of people are. And that's what I wanted to showcase in this video. So the AirWire is a niche product from the perspective that you put it on a desk, you connect it to a physical device, and then you point it at an access point, preferably one that is close, and then it will be able to utilize something called MLO, which is multi-link operation. Now, multi-link operation means that you're able to utilize the 5 and 6 gigahertz Wi-Fi bands at the same time for throughput. So traditional MLO, at least in the implementation that we've seen, utilizes more of a load balancing type of network connection rather than an aggregation. With this device, you are aggregating both connections, and for that reason, it's a lot faster than a traditional Wi-Fi chip would be. So I think collectively, everybody is happy that from a hardware perspective, or I should say a hardware and software perspective, we now have the ability in a physical device to actually utilize MLO, something that has not been done up to this point. But the overall consensus is that if you're in line of sight with an access point, what is the point of having a device like this, especially because most of the time you can just run a wire to it. And I think that that is fundamentally where I start to divert from the overall consensus on this device. And the reason is because I'm not really looking at this device. In my usage, this device has been crazy from a performance perspective, and I've only used it for a short amount of time, but in that time, there are real improvements over traditional Wi-Fi. But this is making me more excited for what is to come. And in specific, if you look at some of Ubiquiti's other devices that we know MLO is coming for, something like the device bridge switch, if that utilizes MLO, we start to get to a point where mesh networking becomes a valid option for a lot of people. And I say valid option because traditionally, the overall recommendation is that if you can hardwire, you should hardwire. And in that case, I think that will still be the case. You should always hardwire if you can hardwire. But with that said, there are a lot of homes out there, apartments, where ripping into walls is not realistic. And for that reason, having a device that utilizes MLO is very helpful. Now, it's left to be seen how exactly this is going to grow from a product line perspective. But what I can say is that this, if you look at it purely as a proof of concept for MLO, and look at it as nothing more because it's a fully released product and it works well. But I'm looking at it purely from an MLO perspective. If you just look at it as a proof of concept for MLO, the possibilities in hardware coming completely change what you will be able to do with a small home or a small network. Because rather than having devices or mesh devices that currently utilize one band, you're going to be able to utilize multiple. So that unified device bridge that I was talking about, that's going to be a real option for people in their homes. And you're going to get significantly better performance than you would with any other prior traditional mesh device, including that device, because currently it doesn't support MLO, but that is coming. So from a physical device perspective, I think that the people are saying that this is a niche product are right. But what I think you have to look at is that in cases where they're going to be able to utilize this technology, it's revolutionary from the perspective of it's the first time we've seen it in action and it works well. So while this might not be a device for you, this is going to be a device where a lot of people would benefit from implementing something like this because they can't run a hardwired cable. I have a perfect spot for this in my home, and for that reason, I know other people will as well. So the main point that I want to make here is that while this device may be niche and it's not going to be for everybody, the hardware behind this and the software behind this that is allowing us to utilize MLO is something that I think in a year, 2 years, 3 years from now, with the product line and updates, etc., we're going to be looking at a totally different landscape. And it's not going to be as simple as saying, oh, should I just run a wire to that? I think we might actually get to the point where utilizing a mesh device is maybe not as performant as a hardwired device, possibly ever, but it's a real option because you're never going to need speeds greater than what it provides. And that's the main thing that I want to say about the AirWire. I think it's something that in time, people will look back at and say, well, I couldn't utilize it, but I'm utilizing that technology in a lot of different devices that I have today. And that's where the appreciation will come. So, totally different video than I'm used to doing, but hope you found it interesting. If you made it this far, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.